What's up everybody, it's Gale here, and today I got another Beyblade X unboxing for y'all. Today I managed to get my hands on the BX-08 3-on-3 set, featuring Hell Scythe 380B, Wizard Arrow 460N, and Night Shield 480T. Now, something cool about these Beyblades is that on top of them having cool recolors, they're also, none of them are actually their stock parts, even though all the stock parts are featured here. Typically speaking, the combos would be Hell Scythe 460T, Wizard Arrow 480B, and Night Shield 380N. But they're all shuffled around on here, so you can customize them any way you like. Not only that, but because these are three Beyblades with mostly stock parts, if you go over and get the Drawn Sword starter that comes with a launcher, you will have basically the first four bays you can get for Beyblade X, all in one go, and all perfectly functional, at least for one player. And here we have all the combos. Honestly, I really do love the recolors, and I think they all look really cool. First up, we've got Hell Scythe. Hell Scythe originally being red in his original coloration, but now being Wizard Arrow's yellow color. Next, we've got the 380-bit that used to belong to, it's right there, that used to belong to Night Shield, but is now, again, the new yellow coloration. And lastly, the ball tip that used to belong to Wizard Arrow, but again, and I'm not sure if it's the exact same color, but it's mostly the same color as the original Wizard Arrows, being a somewhat yellow tint. Next up, we've got Wizard Arrow. Wizard Arrow, having this new green tint color, I really enjoy. Primarily because, well, my username is Green Gale
Unboxing.
as green, green color, and Gale like the winds, because I really like when I play fantasy games, big fan of wind mages, and wind is typically codified by the color green. So of course I'm gonna see a green wizard on a Beyblade and think, wow, that's really cool. For the Ratchet, they gave it 460. Yeah, they give it 460. This one used to belong to Hell Scythe, but now, because it's a four-sided against a two-sided layer, it generally fits the same size. It's not too much of a difference. It's just slightly taller. And then lastly, the needle tip that used to belong to Night Shield, but it's used to belong to Night Shield, still very green, but this time goes on to this combo instead. And lastly, we've got Night Shield, my personal favorite. I looked at all the Beyblade designs, and the first thing I immediately fell in love with was Night Shield, and it's kind of like, it's three-sided defensive design with all the weight in the middle. I thought it was really cool. The red coloration here, I think, is really fantastic, and I know that it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be the original green colors, and I'm personally a fan of green. I do really like how it looks in this new, like, reddish-pinkish colors. Next, we've got the only part on the specific combo I don't like. The Ratchet 480. Now, 480 seems like a fine enough combo. It's tall, which means that you get to see hit the smooth undersides here, meaning it gets to take a lot less damage. But also, it's four-sided, and it's four-sided, and as you can clearly see, Night Shield is three-sided, which means that on this combo specifically, it's going to be somewhat off-balanced. Ooh, that's a little tight. And then lastly, we have the performance tip of Tapered, or Taper. I'm not sure if there's an ED at the end of it, because it shares its name with another Beyblade part. There's a, what's it called, a weight disc or forge disc in Beyblade Burst that has a similar name, but is off by just a couple letters. Because it's acts somewhat like a semi-flat tip from the older Beyblade generations, this means it has like a decent amount of aggression, a good amount of stamina, and while it's not as good as flat or any future rubber flat tips, it's still able to function at least somewhat. And in this new generation, I think it might be able to function perfectly well. And that's it. That's the video. Hope you enjoyed the video so far. I hope you enjoyed these Beyblades, and if you're interested in any more information about these three specifically, as well as many other Beyblade type information for the new Beyblade X, I'd highly recommend going over to beybase.com and looking for the newest article featuring Beyblade X, written by Blader K. I know that this isn't sponsored. I really don't think he can sponsor because it's literally just hey sharing information. But as a someone looking forward to the new Beyblade X generation, I do believe that it is a really good guide to get you started on the understandings of what these combos can do and what you can do to modify them, change them, and customize them later on as the generation goes forward. Anyways, again, I'm glad you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a good rest of the day.